Good morning. I really didn't want to get up this morning. It was a struggle. Alarm went off 20 past 3. 20 past 3, that's ridiculous time. That's still yesterday. But I laid in bed for about 10 minutes, put it on snooze and got up in the end. There's, you know, if you don't get up, you've wasted the whole... It would be very easy to stay back in bed for another couple of hours or something like that. But if you do that, I've wasted those whole last couple of days of chasing and stuff like that. But bigger problem, I've just blown past the scale. Oops. Oops, oops, oops. Here we are. I'm about, what am I? About 150 mile west of Fort Worth. And yeah, bit of a dumb move actually. As you come into the town here, I forget what the name of this town is. We'll call it, oops, sorry, red light town. It's called All Sups Town. No, that's the name of the gas station. I don't know. I don't know it all. It's there, here, somewhere in Texas. Anyway, as you come into the town, the weigh scale light doesn't say weigh scale. If it says weigh scale, I'd have seen it. All you've got is yellow flashing lights. Basically, you can't see what it says. It says CFN or something or other, something, but I don't think it actually says scale on it, on the sign, but that's not lit up. All you've got is flashing lights. But as you're coming down into the town, you've got yellow flashing lights as well, like those ones at the top there, just above the traffic lights. So you've got a shitload of yellow lights flashing. So I'm seeing them, and I'm thinking it's just the signs to come down. My GPS, come down on your speed, my GPS is flashing up 50 mile an hour. So, you know, I'm just slowing down, as you do. It's never open, that one. Never open. And as I come by, I'm like, fuck, scale, too late, can't stop. He's walking round to a driver who's sat on the scale, and he's got his door open. He's shot me such a look, oh man. I thought he was just going to pull his gun out and shoot me right there as I drove by, because I'm staring at him, he's staring at me. I'm like, oh, fuck. Oops. You know, officer, if you do ever see this Mr. Texan police officer, I'm extremely sorry. I promise, I truly promise, next time I will come in twice with cups of Yorkshire tea. Please forgive me. I promise I'm running the right weights as well, and all my logs are good. So I can't do further than that, can I? Can I? Maybe I should have turned back. Yeah. We ain't got any lights following us, so. And he was the only cop on the scale. What's he doing open at this time in the morning anyway? Goddamn ridiculous. Seriously. Come on. Anyway, on we go. So that's the morning thing. Yeah, there's the morning. Beautiful as it is, running east first thing in the morning. The first part's lovely, but now it's like, oh my fucking Gideon, where is the road? So I'm going to stop and have some breakfast and let that get up a little bit, because to be fair, I can hardly see jack shit. That's hideous. Pretty blinding. It's lovely to see, don't get me wrong. After all the shit I've been through and stuff, but God, come on, get that little orange ball up in the sky. Go on, get up there. Yes, I'm going to pull in and just get, by the time I've had some breakfast and stuff like that, I want to stop anyway, so I may as well stop now. It's a little bit safer, and then I can, it'll be up high enough that I can see then. Wee bit of burning advice, take it or leave it if you don't like it. Bugger off. Stop start. It's been on stop start as the as the Reefer, the fridge. It's going to be on 38. It will drop up and down, obviously 2 degrees either way, maybe 3 degrees sometimes and stuff like that. It's not actually reading the temperature of the produce. Don't panic about that when it's on stop start. Sometimes it'll even go to 4. That is the temperature, just take my boots off. That is the temperature on the wall of the Reefer, not the produce. But if you turn up at your ship receiver, and if it's a fussy one and stuff like that, like this guy I've never been to before. Potatoes are pretty hardy things, you know. They just don't want to freeze them. That's all. They're not bad at all, you know. It's not as though they're salad or something like that. You know what I mean? Anyway, let me just get out of here. Just before you get to the shipper, put it on continuous. You wouldn't have it on continuous all the way down. You'd use shitloads of fuel, and what's the point of that? Who wants to use all that amount of fuel for no apparent reason? It's hardly started. It's been on and off a couple of times when it was really cold and stuff, it has, but last day or so it's not been too bad. Otherwise you're going to, if you have it on continuous, it's going to use a lot of fuel. Just before you get to the shipper though, put it on continuous. You know, it's like I say, it won't be the produce that's reading that, but it just looks better. Your man or when you're man or woman or wherever you're delivering, if they actually look at the side of your fridge and it says something like I don't know, 36 or 2, 3 degrees either way of what it's meant to be on the notes, he might get all pissy with it. Don't cause drama. Just don't cause it. Just put it on continuous for the last little bit. There you go. It's going to read exactly what he wants it to see. Nobody's complaining. Everybody's happy. You know what I mean? So there you go. There's the Burning advice for the day. Let's crack on. We're nearly there. 53 miles to go. And he seems a lot jollier actually. I rang the man up and said I'd be there for 10:30 to 11 o'clock, which is 4 hours earlier than I said. I originally said I'd be there, so he's like, oh great, oh thank you very much, blah blah blah. So he seems a happy bunny. Let's see when we get there how long it takes to unload. Hopefully it won't take too long. I can get down to the radar. It's getting hot here. It's 19 degrees centigrade. That is lovely. Oh my god, I can't to wait to get down to the radar. It's apparently it's going to be about 90 Fahrenheit down there. 32, nice little 32. We might even get a swimming pool and get down into the hotel. We'll see how we get on. Here we are coming into downtown Dallas. Dallas is looking very smoky today. Holy cow, Greta would be loving that, wouldn't she? Shit, that's not looking nice. That's horrible, in fact. But so we haven't had a bad run in across. There's great roadways in Texas. It is really something else, and it should be. There's lots of money here, and you can feel it. You really can see the money's here. Everywhere you look, basically. You know, you go into different states and you can really, you can tell straight away whether they're doing well or not. Maybe they need to sort out the pollution problem now. Goodness gracious. Look at that big old concrete jungle. Where's JR live? Where did he live? JR, you. We're all doing a stoppy stop stop. We'll do an outside lane go go go. We ain't got time for that messing about with them, that malarkey. You all play on your own. Ooh, what do I want to go into town for? Looking thing. What's all that about? Lots of lanes, but still lots of traffic. Oh, we're not having a express lane apparently. Apart from the smog, it's nice and clean though. I haven't got a clue what she just said. Go this way. 35 east. 35 east. East. There we go. One of these, this one will do. Three to choose from. Middle is usually the best option. Big flashy thing. Big truck coming. Alright, okay, then I'll say it. Oh, I'm not sure. Oh, yeah, that one. Yeah. Wow, that was confusing. Look at it, like Spaghetti Goddamn Junction. On steroids. You know, I don't know how I would go back to the good old days in a paper atlas and shit. Oh my god, I've got so... Right, hang on, it wants me to stay over here. It seriously is a walk in the park in it with GPS. Even though that did come across a little difficult, it's still... If you're not sure where you're going, you're in the outside lane, fuck everybody around you, just go steady away, you know what I mean? That's my idea. Don't miss your junction, it's a pig to turn round in a big truck. I think very, very close actually. We might need to get over in a minute. But we'll just stay here, happy days at the moment. Done a big loopy-loop around Dallas.
Keep left to East RL Thornton Freeway.
Yes, I will.
Be in the right lane. .4 of a mile. Harwood Street is my street. Turn right at the traffic light.
Do that as well. And it is 10 to 11. That's basically righty right, but it didn't, it changed anyway, so that's alright. I'm down on the ground in Dallas, Texas. It is currently the ground temperature of 19 centigrade.
South Harwood Street on the left.
Have I just gone past it? Did I just drive walking past it? No trucks, so it's not that one, is it? Right, we better get out and walk and short talk. The dude came out to meet me. I was back in the road there, and he says, "Out you come." Why aren't you giving me a bay? He's putting me on a naughty step. So what? Hey, how are you doing? See, he did check straight away the temp, so it was good I had it on continuous, like I said. Right. Wow, guys, let me tell you, do never ever put a lock on your trailer door. I never usually put it on. It's only because I left it all over Christmas. I stuck it on when it was...
you want to be in the left lane, and 2 right lanes are closed.
In the middle of town. I thought I'd leave one on. Should have taken it off. Should have taken it off when I set off. It's just taken me 30 minutes of brain shit out of this to get it off. Usually they pop off. I've had them before, just put a bar through, boom. Shouldn't tell people that, but and they come straight off. Master is the name of this one from Walmart. These bad boys don't want to let go. That took forever, seriously. That's what you want, one of them. So, here's the deal. Let me just turn that down. Oh my God, I love this air conditioning APU thing. It is amazing, it really is. I'm still getting unloaded, which isn't a problem. I've got my return load, happy days. We're loading, it's right down on the bottom of the Mexican border, really. And look at this, let me just show you this. Where's that gone? Look at this on the way home. This is an absolute shit show. That's the route if I was to go... No, that's not the route. That's the route from here. Anyway, forget that. You see these here red no entry things, signs? That is... The road is 100% shut down, closed for bad weather. That is how bad that is at the moment in the Midwest and west of America. Absolute shit show. That is terrible, isn't it? That's just not a little section. That's up of a cabbage. So I've got the whole. Let's just pop that back. Oops, where are you? Bear with me. I'll be back in a minute. There you go. Look at that! Holy macaroni! And then there's that snock not going anywhere, homie. Fuck shit show. Stephen's Pass is open. This is the 2 over there. But you know, I'm going to be a few days before I get there. Anyway, and just out insult to injury, somebody's had a bump down there as well, by the look of it, near Boise. What else have we got? And then if I was to go over Wyoming, which I wouldn't go over Wyoming, I'll be coming back the usual route through Moab. We're going to watch the weather. I can. Right, let me just show you where I'm loading. Let's get rid of that lot. I love this app. It's really cool. So, go out. Get out! Where are you? There you are. Let's have a look. Route map. No, that's not what I want. That'll just give me the route. Let's have a look. Pick up. Here. Quick as that. That's where I'm picking up. Directions from my location. There you go. I'll go San Antonio. Man's getting a bit of maintenance done next to me. This is Mexico. There is the Gulf of Mexico. I'm right down there. Pretty far down is that. I'll come up, there's Laredo. I thought I was loading Laredo, so I'm a good 100 miles south of there. A good 150. So I'm 527 miles down to yonder. Which isn't too bad, is it, if you say it quickly? I want to be there in the morning. I will be there in the morning. The produce still hasn't come over the border. It'll be line work straight back into into Vancouver. So that'll. Which way is it gonna? It wants to tell me to go. Route map. Whichever way it says it will. Oh yeah, that's right actually. Albuquerque. I won't go that bit, I'll go a bit further east. I will watch the weather, but to be fair, I can't really. Donner Pass and all that, that's fucked up and everything. And Donner Pass is further up, actually. It's up there, I think, on the 80, so I wouldn't be going that way anyway. I could nip into top side of LA and go that way. If it's going to stay really bad, but Stephanie says the forecast is going to get better up there. So hopefully, by the time I get there, they'll have sorted it all out. Stephanie will have had word with the people, and they can all get it going. I need a cup of tea, because we can't function without a cup of tea, can we? Because it just doesn't work like that. So I'm going to make this. Whoa, boats are rocking. Forklift driver's a bit dash-handed in there, isn't he? The good thing as well, with the APU going, I don't have to start the engine to run my microwave or my coffee machine. I can just run it straight off the, what is it? The thingamabob. He's from Mexico, Mr. Next Door to me. I can run it straight with the, what is it working? The APU compressor. That makes everything go. That makes everything good. Yeah, I'm gonna, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fly down there tonight, get all the way there. It's 1 o'clock now, Texas time. Get myself a hotel near there. Just call them up in the morning, because the produce hasn't come across yet, but it should be across by about 9-10 o'clock across the border. But I ain't going and sitting in there. I need a 34 anyway, so that's the plan. Get myself a hotel. I ain't going anywhere tomorrow. I'm going to get it loaded and then go back to the hotel and then move on tomorrow, Saturday morning or Saturday lunchtime when I've had my 34 off. You know what I mean? And then kick ass home. Am I out of the wind there? Maybe not. This is cool. All the Mexican trucks have just flown in. I missed it. I didn't have my camera in. These guys come hauling in here. God knows what the pallets are going to be like. So all these guys are bringing them in. So I was thinking Carlos had maybe had a bit too much tequila on his way up and they'd all disappeared. But I'm actually getting loaded now, so that's a pretty good deal. They've got lights galore. There's some right fancy goings on. There's more chrome and shit and tack than anything you did see before. It really is something else on the Mexican trucks. And we've got a great queue of them all coming up here. Obviously they've all just cleared through the border now, so they're coming across and bringing our produce so we can get on and get up there. Hey. Pretty cool, yeah? Well, that's pretty weird. Oh fuck, I can't get out of there. Shit. Before I take Buddy's fucking front end off, let me try and get out of here. This is a bit of a fuck up. No, Mr. Mexico, look at the fucking state of this yard. Mr. Mexico's pulled in right behind me. I've got that truck right there. Oh my god. There we go. And we're out. Woo! Right, next stop, Scale. This one just up the road from me. Always check you've got your bars and everything like that. I'm a bit bewildered they haven't sealed me here. Bonded warehouses, they usually seal. I'm sure I've always had it sealed, and the customs office has been there and what have you. And this time they haven't. So I'm going to pull out here. And I'm going to go back in and talk to them, rather than just clear down the road. I can't look at that. Look at that. What's a vicious green meanie, isn't it? It is a fucking chaos. It's absolutely manic. It's the same all over the place. You've got to get in these places early because the produce comes in during the day and then gets transshipped. onto you and taken forward, you know, by the Mexicans, because the Mexicans are only allowed authority to go so far up the road, not the full distance or something. Not many of them come all the way in. You know, they've got the privileged amount of miles to come in, get rid of the produce and go back again. So you won't see many coming, bringing it all the way through. Plus they can't do cabotage and they can only load back into their country and stuff like that, like the Canadians, but there's a lot more going back in for those and coming back out as well. Yes, saying that, I can't go far. I want to get onto the scale, way on the scale, and then go find myself a hotel, because I'm actually running on the wire, if you know what I mean. So we want to come on, Seamus. It is pretty tight here. You'll be close to that other truck on the other side. Holy macaroni. Mohammed there isn't. He's a bit worried, isn't he? It's probably his truck at the. It's his truck at this side. That's the studio, Kenwood Studio. Pretty, aren't they? Not a lot of visibility though. They're not the, you know, you've got them big old exhaust stuck in the way there and what have you. Where's me hotel? Fuck, it's hot. It's 32 degrees. Very, very humid. I don't even know what I'm loaded for. I'm loaded with carrier appointment truck. Broccoli! Oh, wow, flying load! I don't even weigh in this. Holy mac, that can't be the weight. 34 continuous, yeah. Continuous. Product of Mexico. That can't be the weight. Oh no, that's. It doesn't give me the. That's a bit dumb, not giving me the weight. I thought he said 11 something. No, that is late. Come on. Right, you're gonna let me go. My go. Oh, what have been here? 3 hours. Yeah, like I said, there's some guys in there complaining about, oh, I haven't even got a door yet, I ain't even got a door. I've done it before, being at these projects where they've transshipped and shit like that, and you can end up not getting loaded. It's basically first come, first served, because they'll be shipping in all broccoli at the moment, or whatever it be, melons, broccoli, whatever's coming in, they're dealing with at the moment. So, you know, they're just bringing it out, putting it straight into another one, and happy days. You're first there, you'll get the pallets. You know what I mean? It's not my load coming up from Mexico is my load half the time. It might be some of the time, but the majority of the time I found it's that's the way it works. I don't even know whether to load this or not, to weigh this or not, you know.
Turn left at the stop sign.
Wait, where are you going, Seamus?
Left.
Oh, we've got, what the oh, it's an indicator. I see it now. Sorry. I see that little thing doing its little blinky thing. You got it now? Alright. Wow, this is impressive, isn't it? It looks as though I'm going down the wrong way down a one-way street. Coming through, Johnny Foreigner. Sorry. John Wayne. He's up, cowboy. Hell, let me over here. That's interesting, isn't it? Fucking look at it. It's like truck manic mayhem. That can't be done. That's wanting me to go down some. Oh no, left and then left. I thought he wanted me to go down that track there. Over some dodgy border into Mexico. Luckily you can't slip into Mexico off some back road, because you've got a big old river to get out. Rio Grande, which is just out yonder there. So you couldn't, well, unless you went over a bridge. There's a fancy old bridge somewhere around here. I don't mind looking at. Let's get some of that air conditioning on. Look at that. Look at that. That's Betty Swallocks, isn't it? There be the border there. Look at that. That'd be Mexico right there. Right through that.
Drive to highlighted route.
I'm presuming it's closed at the moment still. So, no donkey show this trip then. Oh, I wanted to see the circus as well. Never mind. That'll be another day. There's the big fence. Can you see the fence? All the way along there. Let's go up. Look, right the way along there. You see it? Let me point there. There. That's the fence. It's a big old fence. Apparently, so word has it, so things have it, and I've seen videos of this, so I know it's true because it was on the internet and it must be true. They have parties up there, so you're Mexicans who have got residency and living in Spain, living in America now, will go down there on a weekend, set up the little chairs and tables, and the Mexicans ones will sit at the other side, and as though they're together. Pretty nice and sad at the same time, if you know what I mean. It's well, the right way around. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty sad, isn't it? You know, they're separated by a fence like that, but they get to see each other and shake hands, and maybe through the rails a little kiss or something. I don't know. And toward goes on. So that's it. I've just weighed off at a pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. I thought it was lighter, but it's that DD15 Detroit. I've put some weight on and you don't know it's there. I'm 12 on the front. I'm altogether the 77,500. 77,600 actually. So or is that 8? Shit. 77,500. 77, yeah, that sounds right. Oh, this one won't go left here.
Turn left.
So I was just right. They asked me how I wanted it put on. 22 pallets, like a lot of them ask you. You'll work out how you do it depending on all trucks. Well, not all trucks are different. I find with this configuration, I go 1 2 1 2, 1 2 1 2. So single double, and then just whatever they want on the way back to fill the whole space out. Which works well. It goes nearly to the back doors at that, and everything's pretty even, obviously, like that for me. So that's happy days. And we don't have to go back and reweigh or anything like that. So and shuffle things about, because that would have been a bugger up. That really would. So let me try. This is a big border town. Like I say, I've never been down this one before. I like my little Laredo because. We go there and I know everything around there and I know how it works and stuff like that. Here I can't drop the trailer in the place. I can't go up to Laredo because that'd be too far up my way to go really on the wire, as I say. And with the hotel I stay in Laredo anyway, I can't get in there with the trailer. I got into trouble once before for putting the trailer in the car park. They weren't impressed with it. So I'm just mosey on through, trying to find. There's quite a few hotels up here by steakhouses and stuff like that. I don't want a late night. I want to get out of the truck for a night and before we go back into snowpocalypse and have a bit of relax for the rest of the day. And I am setting off early tomorrow. I'll set off about 9, 10 o'clock. That'll do. Mexican time, so that's 7 o'clock. I'll have my breakfast and then get out. I think it's about 2,600 mile home. Went up to Canada. I'll have to go and unload it, which will work for me, hopefully, depending on the weather and stuff like that. Hopefully I'll be home Tuesday night in my house if I have a clean shoe, and then I'll go up there Thursday morning, unload first thing, back to the yard, get it washed off, and go by. It needs to go in for a few bits doing. There's still a water leak on it here, and there's a couple of little water leaks, to be fair. I've just been topping them up It's been using like half a gallon every. That's a nice colour. Kenworth on the right there. It's been using about half a gallon every 2 days of coolant. So you know it's not getting better. They don't get better. But I wanted to get this trip and then get it in. And what the hell is all that booming?
Turn right at the traffic light.
Oh, you silly boy. But your mother's really impressed with all that noise. What's that all about? Boom, 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 boom. Listen. Here we go! Oh yeah! You watch, I'll get copyright. Oh God. Pumping. That was quite a cool tune, wasn't it? So yeah, I'm gonna go up here, and this is where all the steakhouses are and hotels or something. I'll just McLean, I think it is, or something or other. There's a place called Mission. There's quite a lot of little towns all bunged into one another by the look of it. Looks, somebody's already had that cone. We'll leave it where it is.
Continue on Jackson Road.
Fireworks, lots of fireworks. Look at this for a cracking little oh God, the reefer and the fridge has just started going like
South 9.
Billy-o! Is it this one? This one. I just found this little place down a side street, only cheap. And I can park right outside. The fridge just started revving really high, but I was some of my a few of my car parks I could get in, but they were all really close to the hotel, and I've got to leave the reefer running tonight, the fridge running, so you know, a little bit of respect. You don't want that thing rattling like mad. By the way, broccoli as well, just a heads up, broccoli, leave that, that's one of the delicate fruits that you leave on continuous. Don't leave that one, you don't want that one running on and off, so you're going to have to leave that one, I'm afraid. Once it calms down and it gets the temperature like at the moment, it will just, is maximum away from people's, I think. It will calm down like now, it's only ticking over, it's not noisy at all. No one telling me that. To me it's not noisy. Boys like to stop it! Noises. So that's it. Let's go check in and get the room. It's alright, isn't it? What do you think? A swimming pool. Swimming pool. Downtown's just downtown, just up yonder. That'll do for the night. Get me out the truck for a night. So guys, here I am. It's the end. It's New Year's Eve. And it's getting on. It's about 8 o'clock now. No, 6 o'clock, sorry. Something like that. Sun's about to go down. I've checked into the hotel, like you know. There's truck, there's swimming pool. All sorted. Job's a good one. So I'm going to kick back, have a bit of a swim and just chill out here for a little bit and then go up the town and go for some dinner. So it's been a shit year, hasn't it? But it's been up and down, you know what I mean? The wife's got freezing cold back home. Absolutely freezing, she tells me. So I'm going to have to brave that and hopefully everything will be sorted when we get back there and should be all right. Fridge isn't rattling too bad, so it won't be too bad, will it? Happy New Year to all. Have a super and prosperous 2022. Let's hope that's going to be a lot better. Catch you all later. Good morning, New Year's Day. That doesn't look good for somebody. Jesus Christ. That doesn't look as though somebody's New Year started off too well, does it? Big building on fire. Looks like a timber yard. is just coming in one of the many border controls. Well, not border controls, checkpoints rather. Anywhere round by the border down here, on the Mexican side, you get a lot of these checkpoints. So make sure the unsavouries don't come in. Lots of cameras and things. Hey there, how's it going?
Good. By yourself, sir?
Yeah, by myself, yeah.
That's
You as well? And Happy New Year.
You too.
How easy is that? The one I went through in Ukraine and Russia into Ukraine out of Russia was like this, real big. That was reminds me of that place. That was a fucking thing and a half border to get through, was that? 4.5 hours I was there. They searched my motorbike 4 times. In the end I had a little hissy fit. And they decided to let me go. Ridiculous. Hey, I mean, do I look guilty or something? This really is a beautiful drive and a beautiful part of Texas. When you get away from San Antonio and then start heading northwest, or northwest, yeah, northwest. I know where I'm going. It's pretty. Up and down, nice hills, and the sun's coming down as you can see, which is Saturday afternoon now. 6 o'clock, Steve, and I don't know what date it is. It's the first, obviously. Still. So, yeah, to show you this bit of the road, because it is nice. And the traffic's a lot thinned out now and stuff like that, which is going to be on the first anyway. But it's never super busy up this stretch. So I've got a nice, easy run now for the rest of the day and for tomorrow, until I get up to Almeria. I do it begin with A. When I get to Almeria and then jump on the 40, it'll get a bit busier there, but I've got a shitload to do by then. Loads and loads to get there. Hopefully, just looking, I don't know where I'm going to get. I thought I was going to get a bit further today. I've got 5 hours left and I'm 2,292 miles away from Madrid, Vancouver, British Columbia, where it's going. So I might get home on Tuesday night. We'll see. We'll see when we get to. It's probably going to be a close one because I'm going to maybe hit the traffic through Seattle. And we'll see what the mountain's doing. It's not looking very good for snow. Mate. It's going to dump 17 inches of snow on tomorrow night. And I don't think there's any tonight forecast, and then about 11 inches on Monday. Tuesday a little bit more, and then Wednesday it stops snowing, and Thursday, which I'll be about there Thursday, just as it stops snowing and accumulated shitloads of it. You know, it is what it is. I've got a few more mountains to contend with before we get over there, though, to practice on maybe, eh? See if they want me to sling the chains or not. It'll be what it'll be. We can't change it. Whatever happens, I'll be going over it. That is for sure. I won't be stopping at the bottom of it. Not unless they shut it down. And then if they do shut it down, hopefully I'll know well before, and I'll just nip down through Portland and come back that way. It's about 100 mile out my way, but you know, it's better than sat at the bottom of a mountain twiddling your thumbs, not going anywhere. That 80 mile an hour is not for me, 75 for me. I think. 380 for me as well. Crack on. It is a bit of a grey area actually, because the 80 mile an hour speed limits, trucks still can't really do it because truck tyres are only speed rated to 75. So if a cop wanted to be, he could have you if you were ticket you for going over the 75. I've never heard of it, but I'm so tempted just to hang down here, you know, for a couple of months. If I wasn't going on holiday, I'd fly Jack and Stephanie down here and say, well, I'll just run Texas to Florida until the weather dries up there. It's lovely. It's 25 degrees. It is nice to just stand outside in the heat and what have you. It's lovely. Really lucky, aren't I? You know, I know I'm lucky, extremely lucky to be able to do this and come down into the snow. Compared to last year doing that New York and back all the time, and over Chicago and what was the other one? Detroit, Van Buren and Morris and all that. Man, that was miserable. Now it's just dropped 1 degree. We can do that, can't we? Bizarre, innit? I'll probably need my APU running air conditioning tonight when I get stopped. I'll run the AC probably all night, gently, and then tomorrow night I'll want the bunk heater on. One extreme to the other. When I was out last night as well, I was looking at the price of things down by that border and right down the south of Texas. I was talking to a guy there as well, and he was saying property was really cheap down there. You can buy a big lump of land and stuff for half the prices you can in Washington State. But Washington State, where we live, is really expensive anyway. Am I running out of a light? What's that? Oh, nice big old ass corner. Yeah, you can buy somewhere cheap there. And I did notice, I went down last night, the young lass on the reception gave me directions where to go to the bars and everything. She was only a young girl and she sent me down, which only could be described as, if anybody's been to Tenerife, Veronica's, down there, it was just like that. And I was a little early, so they were only just opening up. These places didn't open till 10:30. What's all that about? I was nearly ready for my bed at 10:30. I'll tell you, 10:30 start. Good God, I'm getting too old for it. Oh, this is nice. So yeah, I ended up in this swanky restaurant right at the end of the strip, and it was really top notch. It was like 5-star restaurant thing. It was lovely, really done out, beautiful inside and stuff. I only went in for a beer because I'd already eaten before when back in the hotel. So the Stephanie food. So I wasn't that hungry, but I was in there and I was looking at the price of the steaks and stuff on the menu, and I was well surprised. Even though it was, like I say, a top-notch restaurant, you could get a steak in there. You could get a sirloin or I forget what the other one, T-bone or something like that, and it was about $38, $38, which I thought was pretty good. $10 for a salad, so you know that reflects on how much it is there, the difference to other parts of the country. And it was fine dining. Everybody, I felt a bit underdressed, to be fair. I only had work boots on and people were dressed out in evening dress and stuff like that. I just stayed for one beer and got out of there. But hey ho. And ended up in a little dive bar called Tony's Place. Man, if you're ever down there, McLean, you need to do Tony's. But if you can't speak Spanish, forget it, because everybody only spoke Spanish in there. But what a place that was. What a cracking night. It looked a terrible, dingy, dark place when I walked in. And there was derelict cars in the car park and everything like that. But what a great bunch of people in there. I had such a night. Really did. That's pretty, isn't it? Oh shoot, I won't turn off here. It's a bit windy, so maybe I was wrong about having the air conditioning on tonight. Look at the temperature. It's dropped down as soon as that. It's been like 26 all day. Most of the day was 32 most of the day, sorry. It was at 32 and then it's late afternoon it dropped down to 26. It stayed at 26 and right until the sun went down. An hour after that sun went down it dropped straight down. That's crazy. Within an hour it dropped down to 3 degrees. The 3 degrees. That's chilly, Willie, isn't it? But it's a beautiful clear sky. It really is nice tonight, and apart from this wind, I've got quite a bit of wind going on, but it's nothing to worry me about, or obviously slow me up, but there is a bit more on the side. Another 3 hours, and that'll do for tonight. I'll get that down to 2,000 nearly then. 2,000 left to do. And look at that! Even colder, -1 now. Well, so definitely be the heater on tonight, that's for sure. Hopefully it'll be sunny tomorrow. Let's have a bit more light. What have we got? Super Dome. There we go. I've just been and stopped and got a Whataburger, which is one of the chain of restaurants out here. We don't get them in Washington State, but they're in mainly Texas and down this side, down that side. Arizona has them as well, California as well. I think California. Look at the size of this bad boy. That is yowage. That is a big burger. That is really huge. So pretty damn good. Thumbs up from Ben. A big old flame in it. Well, that was pretty good, that burger. What a burger. That's the burger place. Yeah, it was good. That was the mushroom one, Swiss mushroom cheese. Recommended. It gets probably, what would you give it, 7. If the mushrooms had been a bit hotter, it might have got an 8. But no. Bit in-out burgers, still the best ones. Anyway, look at what we've got already now. Bloody -4. For God's sake, what's all that about already? Can't believe, you know, the temperature during the day and then BAM on a night. Sorry, you've got that little bit higher up out of Texas. That's the rest of your sun. Get back in that shitty weather it's saying. But at least it's dry. That's the main. So while it's dry, we're pressing on. That wind's keeping it dry. It ain't out blowing us about now. I want to get another 78 mile. Get it down to 2,000 and then we'll find somewhere to stop. Well, this is really mad now. The temperature has just plummeted. It's down at -7 now, which is absolutely mad. I was just thinking, less than 11 hours ago, I was swimming in the pool. I went for a quick swim before I set off this morning. This morning. Less than 11 hours ago, I was swimming. Now it is at -7. You know, -7, that's Montana and Wyoming and them states further up, not this low down. That's crazy. And it's trying to snow as well, but it's too cold, so it's just wet. I think basically it's just a bits of snow drifting about off the fields and stuff on the road, which is that dry though. Obviously, and it won't settle, which is good. Only a little bit stopped now. It was dry. Happy days, -7, eh? Tropical. So I'm calling it a day. I'm just spinning up on here. This is just sheet. This is just sheet ice. This and me traction control, nothing like that's working. So fuck. Come on, Bess, get up here. Grand, isn't it? Dollar General, do you think they'll mind if I back on there? Oh, let's find somewhere. Dairy Queen, what's that place there? Do they look like they want a truck to park on the front of the car park? Yeah, they look trucker friendly people. Will do for the night. So, am I actually on the car park? Yeah.
Turn right on South 2nd Street, then take the first left.
I better go in and see this general store people. I don't want to just get parked up and then come and bang on my door and say, "You can't park there, driver!" It's fucking -8 out there. -8 already. I could have saved that until I got a bit further up, couldn't I? Come on. Never mind. Only another. This time next week, I'll be in. This time next week, where will I be? I'll be in Hawaii.